FreeNod. That's right. I'm so good. I have my own earbud company now. Okay, so the story is not entirely true, nor is the title. But you have to admit, FreeNod, which is what they're actually called, by a company, StudioNod, N-O-D, it's just kind of ironic how it's N-O-D. For Brannon No D. That's right. Guys, do you like what you've seen so far? Are you subscribed to the channel? If you're not, I encourage you to get on board. You're not just going to be doing me a favor, you'd be doing yourselves a favor, I promise you. Get on down there, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell, and don't forget to hit notifications to be notified in all the videos that I put out for you to enjoy. So go ahead and grab yourselves a chair. We're covering earbuds today, guys. Let's head upstairs. All right, first thing coming in the box is a little bit of a user guide, and I say a little bit because, guys, this is definitely as simple as it gets. And one thing I love about StudioNod right off the bat is they are including a nice long cable. I mean, come on, guys, how many times have we gotten that length? It would look like that. I mean, seriously, kudos to StudioNod. All right, and that's it. There are no silicone earbud tips because that's right, guys, these are an open style as you saw in the intro. Digging the case right off the bat. It's made out of polymer anodized aluminum. Yeah, say that 5 times real fast. So pretty slick. Feels good in the hands. Got some nice smooth edges around the corners. You'll have your USB-C port on the side. And speaking of the side, when you open these, the earbuds are on the side. Very unique. Usually they're facing you in the front when you open it up like a clamshell. But yeah, they are on the side. And you guys know it's time for Brannon's gravity test. That's what we do here on the channel. We test the magnet stability on every pair of earbuds. You guys ready? Here we go. Oh, I feel it. It popped out but went back in. Well, guess what, guys? They win the gravity test. All right, so it looks like we're gonna have to physically take them out, and it's really not that hard, so I was really surprised that they didn't fall out. I thought they might have. And right away, you'll notice the green indicator light that's inside the case rather than outside the case to let you know your battery life, things like that. And then you'll also have a sync button for your Bluetooth. Makes it simple to connect your earbuds to your phone or whatever device you're using. And it's got this little like mirror shine finish. It's definitely a fingerprint magnet. It's on the hinge, so I'm not too sure about that, but I mean, if you really need to see inside your nostrils or something, that could come in handy. Taking a look at the earbuds a lot closer, you are going to see there is obviously no silicone tips whatsoever. These are definitely an open style earbud, such as the infamous AirPods. Now, some people like that style and some don't. I think it's one of those you either like it or hate it. I don't think there's any in between when it comes to open style versus the ones that fit deep in the ear canal. Personally, I don't mind them. I guess I could say I'm neutral because I can wear either pair. In fact, the nice thing about a pair of open style earbuds is they're extremely light and they don't fatigue the ears whatsoever. And again, this is nice for the ones that like to be able to hear their ambience behind them when they're out alone, jogging, or whatever you're doing. You're gonna be able to hear more clearly with a set of these type of earbuds rather than the ones with the silicone tips. These will certainly be touch sensors, but unfortunately, you're only going to be able to play a song, pause a song, answer a call, end a call, and activate your voice assistants. However, you will not be able to use these for play a track forward, play a track backwards, or even volume control. That's kind of a pity. All right, let's nerd out with me real quickly. I'll go over the specs, and then we're gonna give you the Brannon rundown with a music test, a mic test, then I'll give you the pros and cons, and my honest opinion coming up. All right, right out of the gate, these are built with a custom 13mm titanium dynamic driver, which has bass reflex enclosure and anti-occlusion air vents. And the reason I mention that, and the reason they mention that, is because that's something to keep in mind, that you will have that open air and what they're saying, basically front row seating when you're listening to your music. It kind of surrounds you a little better than being directly stuck deep in the ear. Now, these earbuds are also equipped with Hear ID. I love that feature on earbuds when you're able to pull either the right or left out and it pauses the track. However, these are also true wireless, which means you can use either the right or left. How does that work with Hear ID? Very simply. Once you take the earbud out, you can double tap the other one being used and it will continue to play. I thought that was a pretty nice feature to be able to do either or. You'll get 32 hours of playtime on the case and 4 hours of continuous playtime on the buds. But keep in mind that you will have fast charging with these. 15 minutes will give you an hour, and 1.5 hours will fully charge these completely. So not so bad. Now, these are also AI-powered algorithm to filter out background noise while on a call. So they're saying you're going to have crystal clear calling, and we are going to test that very shortly. You're going to get Bluetooth 5.0, which supports SBC and AAC codecs. And lastly, you'll get an IPX54 rating, which is fantastic for a pair of open style earbuds. You will definitely be able to go outside with these. You'll be able to work out with them. You'll be able to sweat. Yeah, I know. We all do that, right? Just make sure not to submerge these completely. So yeah, toilets are out of the question. All right, obviously the best part of the video, the music test. Let's go ahead and stick them in our ear. And today's song choice is going to be performed by a platform that you are all well aware of. Or if you're not, you will be now. Today's sponsored video is by the company ARTLIST. If you are thinking of becoming a content creator, such as myself, or influencer, you want to check these guys out. Get down there in my description where all the details will be provided for you. And don't forget to grab yourself 2 free months on top of the 1-year subscription. Today's song title is called Tattoo by the artist Oliver Dodge. Let's start it up. I think you guys are gonna like this song. Ooh, nice, nice, nice and clear. Highs, mids sound real good, real crisp. Wow. Okay. For an open style earbud, the bass is awesome. Real deep, real profound. All right, let's shut up and enjoy some of the music here. They're nice. I want to let it go a little bit longer. I want to get that deeper bass, maybe a little more push. I want to hear it. Nice. All right, wow. I'll tell you what, that was really, really good, outstanding sound for an open style. And I keep saying that, I'm sorry about that, but you have to keep in mind, open style earbuds definitely let in a lot more ambient than the inner ear canal earbud silicone tip style earbuds, okay? So keeping that in mind, you definitely are going to lose some of the sound. Now, obviously for you bass heads out there, these are not going to be for you, and you probably aren't even watching this video as soon as you saw they were an open style. But for the ones that like that style, I like that style. You like the style, you're going to like the style for sure. All right, since these are boasting about the mics that are built in for the canceling out the ambience while you're on a phone call, let's go ahead and test that out. All right, guys, obviously professional mic, but we don't want to hear that. We want to hear how the StudioNod FreeNods sound right now. How do I sound? I should sound pretty good with what they're saying. Is it canceling out the ambience behind me properly? I mean, right now you probably wouldn't be able to tell because the only noise I have is my PC running. So let's go ahead and do you guys one better and put some fake ambient sound in there and see if they're up to the challenge. Now it sounds like I'm in a restaurant, a noisy one at that. How do I sound? Is the microphones canceling out the background noise while I'm talking? That I won't know until I'm in post. So you guys get to be the deciding factor here. Let me know what you think. I'll let you know right now. Wow. You know what, guys? I'll tell you what. Yeah, I'm pretty impressed. That was very well done. For without any ambient, obviously was very crystal, but with the ambient, it definitely knocked it out every time I was talking, and that's what those are supposed to be designed to do. And yeah, they did a great job. So these will be perfect for phone calls. All right, let's go ahead and give you guys the pros and cons rundown, and then I'll give you my honest opinion. Let's get at it. All right, guys, pro number one definitely goes to the sound of these. They sound incredible for an open style earbud. I know we've talked about that. And of course, that being said, leads us to pro number two, extremely comfortable, very light, because they are an open style earbud. All right, where there is pros, there's always cons, and I have a few in no particular order. First con, no app. You guys know how I feel about that. I love being able to dive in there and tweak it how I want to hear it. At any rate, no app. Also, no wireless Qi charge, so there's no Bob's your uncle on this review today. That's right, you cannot charge it. However, keep in mind, they did give the longer cord. Okay, so that kind of makes up for that. And the last con, I'm gonna say, I kind of found myself wanting a little bit louder. And I'm not saying a ton, but I wanted to be able to turn it up just a little bit louder than what I was allowed to on my phone. So these would definitely be for riding the bus, going to school back and forth, you know, being able to hear your classmates behind you, working out, jogging, podcasts, perfect. Watching movies, even better. All right, last question of the day. Would Brannon recommend you guys the new FreeNod by StudioNod True Wireless Earbuds? Now, I am not sponsored or endorsed whatsoever through the company. They merely reached out to the channel for me to give you my honest opinion. So here it goes. But first, let's talk about the price. Right now, these retail for $79.99 on StudioNod's website. That's right, guys. I will not be able to provide you with an Amazon affiliate link as they don't have one at this particular time of the video. So that being said, I do have some good news. You don't have to just go with this color that I requested. You can get them in neon orange, dusty pink, classic blue, like the ones I have, and charcoal gray. So they give you a variety of colors to fit your personality. All right, after all that out of the way, would Brannon recommend you the FreeNod True Wireless Earbuds? What, are you kidding me? Hell yes, I would. They've got no D right in their title. I'll be sure to drop you their link down in my description below and where you can pick up a pair. All right, if you guys have any questions on today's review or any questions on any reviews that I've done in the past, Don't be shy, hit me up with a comment, and I'll be sure to get back to you as soon as possible. All right, before we let you go, you guys know the drill. You can't leave yet. I gotta open a fortune cookie. It is the weekend. We did a review, and it is time for Brannon's awesome fortune. Oh, that one just flew right out of there. Something unusual will happen at work or school next week. Well, I know it's not going to be school because I've been out of school for quite some time. I don't know if that's a good fortune or a bad one. Maybe I'll get fired, and then I'll have to do this full time. I would like that. The wife wouldn't. If you guys have stuck with me this long in the review, you're either family or there is definitely something wrong with you. But hey, I'm no judge. Thanks for watching. Be sure to catch me in my next video. You guys did subscribe, right? You gotta subscribe. And you'll see my next video.